What's up, Mavletic lovers and listeners, and welcome back to Maverick Postgame. We've got another full show for you today as Mesa softball continues to obtain dominating victories.
And baseball achieves another amazing victory.
Plus, a dominating win from our men's lacrosse team.
And the beach volleyball team makes history.
All of that and so much more as we move ahead into this recap-packed episode of Maverick Postgame. So with that being said, I'm your host, Grace Metcalf.
And I'm Chloe Johnson.
Let's get into all the game-breaking stats, off-the-wall wins, heartbreaking losses, and in-depth analysis of our CMU athletics. Roll it! Uh-oh. Rip.
She's learned. She's got it.
That's okay.
Yeah.
We've all been there.
Intro, by the way.
Thank you. I thought Anna Marie was for directing.
Yeah. What happened with that?
I don't know.
Let's pass 420.
Oh my gosh, imagine being high while trying to do this. No.
I could not.
Stand by. Take to you. Cue Mike in talent and fade to black in 5, 4.
What's up, Mavletic lovers and listeners, and welcome back to Maverick Postgame. We've got another full show for you today as Mesa softball continues to obtain dominating victories.
And baseball achieves another amazing victory.
Plus, an amazing win from our men's lacrosse team.
And the beach volleyball team makes history.
All of that and so much more as we move ahead into this recap-packed episode of Maverick Postgame. So with that being said, I'm your host, Grace Metcalf.
And I'm Chloe Johnson.
Let's get into all the game-breaking stats, off-the-wall wins, heartbreaking losses, and in-depth analysis of our CMU athletics. Roll it!
Hello everyone, and once again, I'm Chloe Johnson.
And I am Grace Metcalf. Let's hop right in and take a look at all the Mavtastic action that took place this week here at CMU. 8th inning home runs by Ava Fugate and Allie Disler, plus help from a career-high matching 10 strikeouts from pitcher Shay Mauser, allowed the Colorado Mesa University softball team to complete a series sweep over the University of Colorado Springs Mountain Lions. The Mavericks had won the first game of Saturday's doubleheader and the third game of the series, and did their part to set up a likely RMAC title determining series next weekend against Colorado Christian University. In Game 1, the Mountain Lions took their first lead of the series in the bottom of the second. However, Lauren Wedman quickly responded as she hit the first pitch of the third inning over the right field fence. The Mavs then took a 3-1 lead in the fourth as Ashley Bradford hit a 2-out single to score Fugate and Ileana Mendoza. Fugate had begun the inning with a 1-out single before Mendoza hit a 2-out singles just 2 plays later. Wedman then drew a walk to set up Bradford for what proved to be the game-winning hit. The Mavs then added an unearned security run in the sixth after Wedman reached on an error, which allowed Nicole Christensen to score. Christensen had also reached with a 1-out single and then moved to second on a Mountain Lion error and third on a passed ball. With a 4-1 lead, Ellie Smith then came on in relief to retire 6 of the 8 Mountain Lions she faced to earn her second save of the series and season. As a team, the Mavericks in the first game, though we didn't see quite as much success as previous games, still performed well in the statistics, leading with a greater number of RBIs and hits as well as not having nearly as many strikeouts as the Mountain Lions. The Mountain Lions did manage to have more stolen bases, and the two teams ended up tying in number of errors.
The Colorado men's baseball team closed out the series with a 10-5 win over Regis, giving them the series win over the Rangers on Saturday afternoon. The Mavericks surrendered 1 run in the top of the first inning, but got it back and more in the bottom of the second half. Spencer Bramwell blasted a 3-run home run to right center to take the lead and not look back. Later in the inning, an error by the center fielder allowed 2 more runs to come across and give the Mavericks a 5-1 lead after 1. Bramwell hit his second home run of the game in the bottom of the 3rd inning. The senior blasted a 1-1 pitch over the wall in left center field for a 6-1 lead after Regis scratched across a run in the top of the 5th. The Mavericks got it back and more for the second time in the game. Jordan Stubbings hit a 2-run homer to left field, followed by an RBI single by Harrison Rogers later in the inning to make it 9-2. The Mavericks' final run of the game came a solo run by Hayden McGreary in the bottom of the 6th inning. Newcomer Julian Boyd had 3 hits in the game and scored 2 runs, while Bramwell went 2 for 5 with the 2 runs scored and 4 runs driven in. As a team, the Mavericks dominated in the majority of the statistics, with having the greater number in hits with their 14 to Regis's 10. The Mavs also had more home runs, 4-2, and RBIs, 8-5. Colorado Mesa heads into next week with a 27-9 overall record and a 14-6 margin. The conference, they are in first place conference by game over MSU Denver.
The Colorado Mesa University Mavericks won their 5th straight men's lacrosse game and improved 10-3 with a 10-5 road win over former conference rival Rockhurst University this past Saturday. The Mavs won all 17 faceoffs in the game as Trent Purnell and Jed Brumet both recorded hat tricks off the bench in the win. James Steinke also had a 3-point game with a goal and 2 assists, while Dylan Checketts led the faceoff domination, going 15 for 15 on his draws while scooping up a game-high 8 ground balls. Defensively, Trey Corkin III had 3 caused turnovers, while Drew Eichelman and Tanner Stopkowski had 2 each for the Mavs, who held Rockhurst to just 26 shots, including 11 on goal. The Mavericks got out to a great start, taking a 4-0 lead in the first 9 minutes and 8 seconds of action. Steinke opened the scoring with his man-up goal after assisting Steinke's opener Carson Schwark, then scored just about 3 minutes later before Hayden Schur made it to 3-0 with 8 minutes and 59 seconds still left in the opening quarter. The Hawks would open the second quarter scoring 2 goals, which cut the Mavs' lead in half before Brumet scored on Steinke assist to put the Mavs ahead by 3. Leading 5-3 at the half, Brumet then scored a man-up goal to begin the third quarter, scoring before the Hawks pulled within a single goal. However, Purnell then heated up, scoring each of the game's next 3 goals before assisting on the final one as Mavericks pulled away for the eventual win.
The Colorado Mesa Beach Volleyball made history this past Saturday after claiming the Division II National Championship at the AVCA Small College Championship at Hickory Point Beach. With the sun beating down on the Mavericks turned in 2 standout performances to close out the tournament on top of the semis. The Mavs drew defending national champion Tampa, battling it out with every might. Tampa claimed the first point of the duel at the number 2 flight. The dynamic duo of Sierra Hunt and Ara Norwood tying it up with straight set sweep in the number 4 spot. Both the 3s and the 5s went to 3 sets. Jada Hall and Jessa Megan Hart evening the score at the 3 spot. Rallying off 3 aces in the route to the win, it came down to the 5s pair of Ty Wedhorn and Sabrina Vandalist, who clinched the duel with a 15-12 win in the 3rd, sending the team to championship match. Hours later, the Mavs took to the sand again against Spring Hill College for the final to claim it all, where they came out on top.
Now that we have recapped some of the games, it's time to announce our Maverick of the Week. Our Maverick of the Week goes to Ellie Walters. Ellie led the Mavericks to a 4th place finish in women's golf. Competing in the Rocky Mountain Athletic Conference Championships on Tuesday, Ellie ended up finishing in a tie for 9th place on the individual leaderboard with a 10 over 226. Congratulations, Ellie, for your outstanding performance. You are a Maverick of the Week. We are now at the end of our show, and it is time for our closing statements. My closing thought is on how beach volleyball's Division II National Championship win is the first for the program, making history as the first non-coastal school to achieve it. This was an incredible achievement for them, and we are all really proud of them for representing our school. We didn't hear much on their season, but to end up coming on top really boosted the program, and I'm sure they will continue to bring great things.
That is absolutely incredible and very exciting. My closing thought is on another sport we haven't really talked so much about in it is our men's and women's golf teams. In the RMAC Championship on Tuesday, both teams ended up doing very well, the men's placing 6th overall and the women's placing 4th overall from a lot of the individuals who ended up placing in top spots individually.
That is also very exciting. Now that we have wrapped up all the action from this week and given our closing thoughts, it is time to close the show. Thank you everyone so much for joining us this week on Maverick Postgame. I've been your host, Grace Metcalf.
And I've been Chloe Johnson.
Be sure to go check out our channel 62.2 for more games and updates. We'll catch you next week on an all-new recap-packed episode of Maverick Postgame. Stay safe, Mavs, study hard, go to a game or two, and of course, have yourselves a Mesa amazing day.